I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video we'll discuss how to represent unequal denominator fractions on a number line. So I'll take a very complicated question, treat it as a test problem. So the question is, these are the fractions, 1.5, right? So it is more than 1. Let us say 2 out of 3, and we have a fraction which is 3 out of 4. Now you need to represent these three fractions on a number line. So that is what is the question for you. How are you going to do it? Well, the first step is write these with common denominator. So we need to find common denominator, right? That is the first step. So common denominator for these fractions should be 2, 3 and 4 are the numbers. Lowest common denominator for this is 12, right? Now we have identified 12 is the lowest common denominator. How do you find that? Write multiples of 2, 3 and 4, right? So multiples of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 likewise. Multiple of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 and so on. And multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 16 and so on. So out of these, what we find is that 12 is common, right? So 12 is our lowest common denominator. Okay, so we have to write all of them with common denominator of 12. So this is 1 whole, so this is more than 1. These are less than 1. So 1 full and then half. We could write this as 1 full, and to make this 12, I have to multiply by 6. So we can write this as 6 over 12. Is that okay? The other fraction, 2 over 3, we could write as, I have to multiply by 4 to get 12. So we get 12 by multiplying by 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So we get 8 over 12. In this case, we have to multiply by 3. So we'll multiply by 3, both numerator and denominator. So we multiplied these by 3, correct? We multiplied these by 4, and we multiplied this by 6 to get 12. So these are the three different fractions, but these three different fractions are, we call them equivalent fractions. We call them equivalent fractions, right? And they have same denominator. Is that okay? Same denominator. Right? So first step is to write the fractions as equivalent fractions with same denominator. Once you do that, then it is kind of simpler to represent on a number line, right? So now we have a number line. Let us say that is the number line, correct? So we can begin with 0. Let's say this is 0. Each portion in the number line should be 1/12, right? 12th. So we'll have small bits of this. Each will be 1/12, right? So this is 1/12, 2/12, 3, 4, 5, 6/12, right? So this is 6/12. I'm writing here, let me write here 6 out of 12, right? 6/12. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12/12, right? So this is 12/12. So 12/12 really means 1, is it okay? 12/12 is 1 whole, right? Again, since we need more than 1, let's continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is half of that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 24/12, right? So this is 24/12, or that is number 2 for us. So you have 1/12 marks on this number line, right? So this number line is extending both sides, but each mark is 1/12. Now it is simpler. 1/6 over 12 means 1 whole and then sixth portion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that becomes 1/6 out of 12. Do you see how we got this point? So this point on the number line represents 1/6 out of 12. Let's look for 8 out of 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that becomes 8 out of 12. Now 9 out of 12 should be this one. So that is 9 out of 12 for us. Do you see how to get these numbers on the number line, correct? So that is how we should be doing it, right? Now here is a test question for you, right? So let me write down three different fractions. You have to represent them on the number line, right? So represent fractions on a number line. The fractions for you are, so we'll have different denominators. Let us say we have 2 out of 3, 1 out of 6, and let us say half, right? So these are your three different fractions. Now you need to represent them on a number line. Remember, first step is find the lowest common denominator. So let's revise. So find lowest common denominator, and with that denominator write equivalent fractions, and then place them on number line, right? So that is how you should be doing it. So try it out on your own. I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.